part of the meeting?
Yeah, they talked about the similarities between the two countries, the things that the two countries have in common. Of course, the obvious one is energy, petroleum, and gas, and how to cooperate in that area, and also how to cooperate in other fields like agriculture, in particular, was mentioned. And they also talked about the challenge to multilateralism in the world, and the importance of strengthening multilateralism, and that Iran and Nigeria both have an important role to play as big countries with rich human resources, and and the wealth they have from natural resources, how they can also push for multilateralism to be the order of the day and avoid a unipolar world, and they talked about setting up, strengthening a joint commission between the two countries to strengthen bilateral relations, and for the joint commission to be at the highest level possible as the way forward. As leaders in the two different regions, that it was important for these two countries to take the lead. And of course, Mr. President talked about the recent elections in Nigeria and the fact that a new president will be taking over in less than 3 months, and hoping that the strong relations they built between the two countries will continue, will endure, and of course the Iranians congratulated him on his stewardship and wished him well.
Are there specific issues raised by the Iranian Vice President? What did he say informed the visit?
Yes, they wanted greater cooperation. Iran is under international sanctions, and and really struggling, fighting with the West. Not literally, but economically and all that, because of the nuclear issues and all that. So I think for the Iranians, this was an opportunity to engage with a very big country, another big country, another big influential country, to maintain the channels of communication and the cooperation, so that Iran can also break out of the isolation that it finds itself in, at least with regards to Western countries.
So how did the president respond?
Yes, of course. The president talked about the fact that he had been earlier a minister of petroleum, and had engaged with Iran over many years, and understands the country and understands the people, and so welcomes the strengthening of relations between the two countries, as we have complementarities between the two countries.
Iran is struggling with the West over its nuclear program. Aren't you concerned that with stronger bilateral relations, Nigeria will be drawn into the middle of this conflict between the two countries?
Well, yeah, I mean, not so much. Well, I mean, they have these issues. There are international sanctions against Iran, but Nigeria is a non-aligned country. We have our independent foreign policy that is not, we're not dictated to by any other country. And I think Iran understands that, and understands that as a big country that is not dependent on any other country and not easily influenced by other countries, that Nigeria is a country that they can aspire to have closer relations with, especially trading relations, economic relations, and and also in other areas. As the Iranian Vice Minister said, that they really want to expand these relations into all sectors.